Hi, I'm Will from Link, and in this video I'll be taking you through the practice performance report in Link reporting. Let's check it out together. This is the practice performance report, and it has been designed to provide a month-by-month summary of the performance of an accounting practice. So by default it runs for last month and shows the 11 previous periods, so we're going to see 12 rolling months with the default settings, but you may want to consider updating the report to show year to date, which will show from the start of your financial year up to the last complete month. So let's hit run and check it out. So here is the performance of our accounting practice from the start of our financial year up to the last complete month being November 2022. So the metrics are what we find in the team performance report or the individual performance report, but here we're not looking at a team member level, we're looking at the whole practice rolled into one report. So we can see our billable time and our non-billable time for each period, giving us our total time. We then have our leave broken out, and we break it out so we can calculate our productivity. So our productivity is our billable time divided by our total time. So here we can see each month and also a total on the right hand side here. So we're tracking to 54.51% for this financial year. We can also see our billable amount of work that we've done each month, and then a breakdown of our write-ups and our write-offs, giving us our net write-ups. So write-offs are represented with a negative value and a write-up is a positive value. Then we have our write-up percentage, which is taking our net write-ups and dividing it by the billable time in the period. Now it's important to note here that our write-up percentage is going to differ between the practice performance report and our WIP performance report. The reason for that is there is no disbursements in this report here. We're purely looking at time. So our write-up percentage here is on the billable amount of time, whereas our write-up percentage in our WIP performance report is looking at our net write-ups divided by both our time and our disbursements. So we're going to see slightly different numbers between the two reports. Finally, we have our revenue. Now our revenue is not what we've invoiced. It is our billable value adjusted by our net write-ups, and that gives us our revenue value. And finally, we've got our average hourly rate, which is our revenue divided by total time. So for this financial year, we've got an average hourly rate of $86.55. Now to increase your average hourly rate, we can improve our productivity. So a higher productivity gives us a higher billable amount, which will increase our revenue, which increases our average hourly rate. The other option is we can reduce our write-offs or create write-ups. By creating less write-offs, we're going to have more revenue, which gives us a higher average hourly rate. So these are sort of two levers that you can pull to improve your average hourly rate. Now, if we want to investigate any of these figures, we can simply click on them. A great idea is to click into this non-billable time so we can assess that and see if there's any way we can improve this for future months. Now, you can export this report by hitting export, choosing your download format and hitting download. Or even better, you can schedule this report on a recurring basis. Just by hitting schedule, giving the report a name, enter the email addresses of people you'd like to receive the report, choose a start date, select the frequency, and then the format, and hit save. So this is a great high-level report to keep an eye on our productivity and our write-offs, and of course our average hourly rate. We really want to focus on lifting our average hourly rate, which means every hour we work yields a higher return. So there's three ways to do this. We can improve our productivity, we can reduce our write-offs, and we can increase our pricing to our clients. Those three things all work together to improve that average hourly rate. So I hope that answers all of your questions. Now if there's anything further you would like help with, in the menu hit help and then chat with support to speak to someone from our support team.